What is up, everybody? How you doing today? A little bit of something different for y'all, and I really hated to have to say anything like this because I'm all for EW making this game better. I really don't like to say anything against them. It goes against a lot of what I'm about, but I felt like it's to the point now where I just needed to say a little something, make everyone aware. I know that everyone has heard about there's a lot of bugs and everything with this game at the moment. In some cases, some people are having instances where it's unplayable and people are leaving. I've heard from so many people right now, it's not even funny, that are leaving this game because it's not fun for them anymore. They can't do things without having a bug. Okay, I'm fortunate I haven't had any issues, but I've heard about other people who've completely lost their saves. Sometimes, in cases, years of work for nothing. Okay, and that really I could see would make you angry and not want to play this game anymore. And I know I will not be the first to say this, but I would just like to say, EW, if you ever see this video, I doubt you will, but if you do, then just think that the bugs in this game are now to the point where they're not just affecting the player base, but they're affecting the content creators, okay? Now, I can't say that I'm one of the content creators who does this as a job. My channel is nowhere near that big. But there are some. No doubt, there are some, okay? And when people start leaving this game, they stop watching the videos of the game, okay? And that is now having an effect on the content creators because of the current state of the game. So, EW, if you could really, I know y'all put a lot of effort into it. I know y'all are a small team. But maybe with the next update or next, how about let's try and do all of the next updates. Let's really try and make it as good as possible. Check everything before it's released. I don't care if it comes out a whole month later than you want it to for sales purposes, as long as it works properly like it should, okay? And I know I'm probably not the only person who feels that way. I thought I would just go on ahead and show y'all this. This picture right here shows some of my videos now and from 2 months ago. Okay, 2 months ago when Rancho first came out, the views on this game were unbelievable. Okay, now mind you, I know a lot of that was new hype with the map and everything. There had been some bugs at the time, but I don't think anything was quite as game breaking as, for say, like what Xbox had to go through when Rancho came out. Okay, the views were off the charts for content creators. Okay, not just me, and I'll show some of the others in a minute. But as y'all saw, and I can go ahead and put it up again for you, my views were way higher then. Look at them now. People are leaving, okay? Videos that only get 100 views in a week when they used to get 500 views in a week, okay? It it starts to affect the people who bring your game to more people, okay? And I'll go ahead and show y'all someone else's. This is Flinter's videos, okay? Then he was having 30 to 40,000 views per video. Okay, I understand that it was hype from a new map. That had a lot to do with it. But look at it now, okay? He does this for a living, okay? And when he starts losing views and people watching, that's going to affect him, okay? And he's not the only one. Look at Scarecrow, okay? Then he was getting a whole ton of views. Now look at him. A couple 4,000 view videos here and there. But then he was getting 7,000 views per video, okay? And it gets to the point where it starts to affect the people who bring the game to even more people. So first you lose players, then you lose creators, which causes you to in turn lose more players, okay? And I would hate to see this game continue down this rabbit hole, okay? And I don't even want to think what's in store for it if it does, okay? Because there are so many people that they do enjoy this game. It's what they love to do. And it's just sad to see. But I'm also here not just to say anything about EW, okay? I've said something about them. Now I'm going to move on to something else. And this is just as important, okay? It's not just EW, okay? And I understand that there's some people out there who would be like, oh my gosh, EW's trash. No, they're not. They look at the game they've made. If they're so trash, then why do you still complain about it? Is one of my points. There are people in this community who are so bad to EW, it's a wonder EW even wants to keep making stuff for them, okay? I mean, so many people talking trash about EW and now leaving their game because of a few bugs. I understand that things are bad. Like I said earlier, they're not great. But sometimes you just have to stick through it, and if you give a little bit of confidence, maybe things will get better. I don't know, but it's not just EW, okay? One thing I've always hated about this community, and I love this community, okay? Don't get me wrong, this community is amazing. But one thing I've always hated about this community is how unsatisfied they are with everything, okay? One good update, okay? This new map is amazing, but they cannot be satisfied. As soon as they get something new, they're not satisfied and they want something better. And that is what I do not like about this community. They're almost driving part of this upon themselves. So, I don't know, guys. I just thought I would try and bring light to a couple of these things. That way, just to give you a view from someone other than, like, I know Zaggy does some stuff on calling out EW and community, but he has a very different view on it than I do. And I just felt like sometimes it's good to have two different views on the same story. So, well, guys, I know this may not have been the normal video that you always like to see on a Monday, but I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.